What's up, everybody? Hawk here today with 1.16 yet again. 5 different base designs you can use in 1.16 to hide your base. So 1.16 adds so much new stuff, and it can be used in so many interesting ways. And one of the ways is to hide bases, and it's going to be quite interesting. As you look right here, there isn't really anything obvious. The arrow doesn't mean much, but let's just take a look. We got some soul lanterns, and if we take this netherrack and throw it into the lava, nothing happens too much. But if you take any netherite tool or a block of netherite or anything like that, it'll fall into the lava and open a secret door into our nice little safe area in here. A nice little blue room with our respawn and our furnaces and all that. And the item that we tossed right in here as well. Since netherite doesn't burn, you can see that we have hoppers underneath here. If we take a slight look just floating above, you can see the hoppers right down there at the border. And when you throw netherrack, it burns before it can hit the hopper. So you need to throw something of netherite which doesn't burn, so it'll be able to be picked up. It acts like an item in water where it'll sink for a bit and then go floating right up. A key thing about this is, though, not to have the hoppers too close to the surface. You need 2 blocks of lava in between, so it gives items time to burn. If you just have 1 block of lava, you can just throw a regular item and it will be picked up by a hopper directly underneath it. In addition, we can close the door just like this, accessing this chest like this, and closing it up just like that. You can add a longer delay to it if you want that to be your way to exit the base. If not, you can just leave it in there and leave like this. But you can decide on the exit yourself if you want to put a longer delay. But it's pretty simple. Redstone, just those hoppers underneath, into a chest right here, into some comparators that power up whatever type of door you want to hide behind. Let's go take a look at the next one, though. Alright, so we're over in our next area, not too far away. Dull little crimson biome, not many trees around here. Pretty boring area, people will just walk past it. A little soul lantern over here. Let's see. I don't see anything. Let's try by this soul lantern right here. We take our bone meal out. What's going on? Oh, look at that. It opens right on up into our crimson area. Same little thing, little base right here, but it's another quick little observer underneath netherrack. And when you change the netherrack to crimson nylium by bone mealing it, it will cause an update for the observer, pushing this block over, powering the piston door. So it's pretty simple stuff, not too complex, but it's a nice new feature that you can just bone meal anywhere to activate the door. And to reset this, all I have is a button on the other side to help close this right up. But you gotta make sure to reset the door when you do that, because otherwise you won't be able to bone meal it. So see how it's back to netherrack? Now we can bone meal it again. Easy to reset, just like that. It's a really useful door because you could place these hidden blocks almost anywhere, and you can even place it like 2 blocks away in the middle and bone meal your way to it and then have it activate in this space right here, for example. A pretty interesting design. So let's move on to the next space. So this one's a bit more dangerous. I thought Striders could be interesting for this. I realized their hitbox is quite a bit taller than I thought, so we're going to take a look at this secret entrance. It's pretty obvious compared to the other ones, but let's take a look. We're cruising around. We don't see much over here. Oh, fence post over there. Must be where people rally fire. Flowing lava. Ooh, what's over here? Let's go through here. Okay, put our Strider through, take a little bit of damage, but boom. We're right into this area over here. It's a really interesting technique you can use. You can use Striders to slip under areas that aren't too tall, but if we take a look in creative right now, you can see it's fairly obvious if you're looking directly on, but if you're looking from the sides, you can't really see it as well. It would make a nice little area to hide a base at, and you could even hide this even more by making maybe a cave over the top or something else. And it's probably the most obvious out of the 5 designs we have here today, with the last design we have being probably the most hidden and my favorite in particular. But let's take a look at the 4th one while we're at it. So this is something you'd like to build in the basalt deltas most likely. You can see we have this piece of basalt right here. And basalt actually generates from ice and soul sand and lava. So let's take a look at this right here. Let's break these 2 blocks, and it's pretty simple. We have our secret base right here, and let's go down to it. right here. It's just a simple little area. I didn't build this out much, but you can see this is our little basalt generator right here. We got the soul soil right here, the blue ice over here, and then the lava over here. And this allows it to be reforged. By reforged, I mean we can just make our door right back by pressing this, like this. And I even have a little button somewhere over here. So right over here I had an observer, and this is the best protection system I came with right away, but you can just set off this observer and rebuild your door. It's a little longer process to hide your secret base, but it's a cool one that could be implemented in the Basalt Deltas without many people noticing, to be honest. And these shapes are all over the Basalt Deltas, and it might be a pretty good place to hide the base. But let's take a look at our final design, and it's honestly my favorite. It's pretty awesome. So here we are at our final area, Warped Forest, with a bunch of vines. You can see over here I got my chest over here. Okay, what's in here? Oh, it's not a basic chest door. No? Interesting. We got some glowstone, we got some vines, and the thing about this door, you can make it as hidden as you want. You can increase it. So that one doesn't look like a natural glowstone function, but you can make your own little vein of glowstone to make it look more natural. And if we look up, oh, okay, observer. You know what? Let's set it off. So we bone meal some vines to grow it to hit the observer, and boom, it opens up this secret door right here to another little basement area. It's a very interesting idea in survival because you can just carry around some bone meal, grab a vine, and instantly build it up. And when you're all done, take the vines and you can be on your way, and it'll close right on back up. And the redstone is pretty simple in general, so let's take a look at it real quick. And the redstone behind this one is just an observer linked up to some redstone up here, using a piston to push into these walls. When you push a block into these walls now, it will update all of them to become a wall with a little edge on it, causing it to update this observer, opening our piston door right there, which makes it pretty great. It's not too complex of redstone for these mechanisms, but I thought they were neat little tricks in 1.16, which could be used to help make secret bases in the future. And there are many ideas that could come in addition to this. If you guys have any ideas, please be sure to put in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, all that down below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.